The next statue in my collection from the Tweeterhead Justice League line, Wonder Woman. Let's get to unboxing. Hello YouTube, Axiom Man here once again, and I started this series of videos with Superman, the Superman Tweeterhead Maquette 1/6 scale, and I'm continuing these unboxing or re-unboxing of these statues. Next one up on the list is Wonder Woman. With me is my beautiful assistant here to my right, your left. And she's going to help me re-unbox this. As I mentioned in the last video, these statues have already been on display. So I've already received these. I've already unboxed them, displayed them. But what I wanted to do was just capture, on video, everything that an unboxing entails as it pertains to these specific statues, the cardboard, the packaging, everything else. Side note, I mean, these do come in a brown cardboard box for shipping purposes. I mean, there's really no point in displaying those. I mean, it's just a standard shipping box. These are the actual art boxes, if you will. So very easy to just start off with these, or at least it makes more sense to me. That's why we're starting off with these in particular. So let's get to the actual unboxing. So same as the Superman, most of the time these have like tape or something to it. It's already been cut open, so no knives needed, no anything. So let's just go ahead and crack it open as I did when I first received it. All right, so let's go ahead and just show you all what it looks like. Just pretty plain cardboard. I did want to do a little bit of maybe do it a little bit slower, although you can just rewind if you wanted to see the art box. But as you can see, picture of the statue is right on the front. It's got the nice lettering. It tells you right off the bat it's a 1/6 scale Maquette by Tweeterhead, DC logo down there. And the rest of the box is pretty simple. You got your stars and the blue in her color scheme and Wonder Woman's color scheme. The back is just simply the lettering, and on the top you have more of the same. So that's what it looks like there. But let's go ahead and actually open this up and let's take a gander inside. All right, let's move this over. Let's pull this out. Oh, I see what I did there is this tape has already been cut, but that's what I kind of, that was that noise. It was loud, huh? Did it startle you? It made you jump? Okay, so I mentioned this in my Superman unboxing video, where some of these statues have a top and bottom labeling right on the styrofoam. This one doesn't, although it does say Tweeterhead right on there. So you can see it says Tweeterhead. It's indented into the styrofoam. I get a nice touch as far as marketing. So I would guess that obviously this is the top, because the other side doesn't have anything. So let's just go ahead and, all right, so top comes off. Once again, it's got the mold to keep everything safe inside the shipping unit. And inside you have the contents of the box. So let's go one by one and take some of these pieces out. So you got the shield here. Actually, let's go ahead and do an overview so you guys can actually see what it looks like on the inside before I take anything out. Okay, so let's start with let's go ahead and start with the base here. It's all about that base, man, this thing is hefty. If you buy one of these statues, this one in particular, be careful with these bases. These things are heavy duty. These things are no joke. So it's not cheap plastic. It's not. These are very high end statues, and they weigh accordingly. So that's the base there. I did want to take a look at the bottom because love the coloring there. If you'll take a look, there you have the Wonder Woman by Tweeterhead 1/6 scale. I have 90 out of 350. So this is a very low count edition. So not just because I got 90 of it, but just the fact that there's only 350 of these made. So that's actually really low, which is always a good thing as it pertains to collectors and collecting in general. Okay, so we have a hand holding the sword here. So as you can see, you got the peg that would go, it'd be inserted into her arm. You got that. This will be a switch out, I'm guessing. I don't have to guess, I've actually seen it. So this is her holding a spear. So she's either going to be holding the sword or the spear. That'll just be a preference. You have, of course, the iconic Wonder Woman shield. And it already has the arm attached. Unlike the other two that have they have the peg here. So they have that small peg that would be inserted into one of the slots. This one, holding the shield, has a magnet. So this will just slide right in and it should stick. And then of course we have the piece itself. Similar to Superman, she is one complete piece. So there's no need to, other than the hands, obviously, there's no need to piece her together. She comes all in one. And the reason for the arm thing is because you can pose her in different ways. So it just depends on how you want. The bottom here, you can clearly see. That's where she would peg right into the base, which is right here. And I mean, look at that hair. I'm going to do close-ups, but I mean, the detail on that. Whew, that is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. So let's just go ahead and key her in. Oh, come on now. Are you too good for your home? Oh, okay. This is a little, okay, I'm struggling. Ladies and gents, I am struggling. I think I had this much of a hard time when I first put her in, but apparently, ooh, I might have to offline this one. Oh, there it is. Less is more, people. Less is more, ladies and gents. I was just, it just needed to ease its way in. Please, no jokes. There you have it. Let's go ahead and put some of the switch outs as far as the arms are concerned. So there's definitely different ways that you can pose her. Well, I take that back. The shield arm is there's no switch out for that. So what it is that she can either be holding the sword as displayed here, or she can be holding the spear. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Well, pretty simple. Not much to it. Both look good. I had actually asked my lovely assistant here which one she preferred as far as display, uh, uh, just the way it's going to be showcased, if you will. And she prefers the sword. Do you prefer the sword or the shield? I mean, I'm sorry, the sword or the spear? The spear. The spear? You said the sword. I had her displayed with the sword and now she's changing it. Okay, well, a re-unboxing video is the perfect opportunity to change things up. So I guess she will now be displayed with the spear. But let's do some close-ups. Okay, so here are the close-ups. Let's take a look at the portrait first. Well done. Got the blue eyes, the lips look like they have a little bit of sheen on them. So nice paint application. She's got the tiara and the hair. I mean, same as with Superman. Anytime they do black hair, there's always like little hints of blue, but I don't. Yeah. So there they are. Yeah. So there's definitely hints of blue in the hair, but uh, I mean, look at that. That is takes a lot of work. That's a lot of intricate details. Let's see, paint application on her torso. Once again, I always appreciate when the outfit is not, just a like a painted on type of thing going on. You can see that they paid attention to the details where if this were fabric, it would stretch. So nice touch there on the torso. The reds and the golds, the blues really pop. Of course, she has her lasso of truth, and this is actually metal, which is pretty awesome. Uh, we have the spear, and of course, we have the change out that I will be um, putting on here in a sec. But you got her boots there, the bottom, showing a little bit of scuff as it gets to the base. Nice little touch there. And you have her shield arm. Pretty solid. I mean, it's kind of hard to mess up a Wonder Woman statue. I mean, she looks awesome. She looks amazing. Let's take a look at this base. Once again, it's a maquette, so it does come with the dynamic base, of course, tied to the character. This is Ares, the god of war, one of her main villains, arguably the main villain in the Wonder Woman mythos. But take a look at the paint application on that fire. Just it's just off the hook. Really gives it that flame. And then check out the way they painted the stone there to kind of give it that reflection of the flames. I mean, you want to talk about attention to detail. This is not a trick of the lighting or anything. No, so that these parts right here are painted to reflect the flame. So just you know attention to detail left and right, and then the stonework, just incredible. Look at that, awesome Aries portrayal, and to use that as the base is just, I already said it. It's just awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the switch out. So this comes right off. See, as the peg there, and the arm just goes through there. But let's go ahead and switch it out with the Wonder Woman sword there. There's always different versions of this sword. For the most part, they always have the Wonder Woman emblem incorporated somehow there. But let's go ahead and just put that on there. And it just pops right in. A little loose, but does the trick. It's not an action figure, so you're not going to be, playing with it. So the fact that it's a little loose, but it's a display piece, obviously, so it's going to just stay where it's at. This is the way I originally had it displayed since I got it. As you heard earlier in the video, my daughter chose the spear. So I guess now I am going to display her with the spear, which honestly, in my opinion, even though this sword is more iconic, I guess, if you will, the spear just looks very imposing. It just gives her like an added depth of just, what's the proper term? Badassness. It just, she just looks like, there's something about a spear, compared to a sword. And in this case, it definitely gives it an exclamation point, which I think just pops. So this is how she will be displayed when I move her to her display stand or area. So now we're going to do the measurements using the spear from the highest point here. So base all the way to the tip. It's exactly at 27. So 27 inches from base to top if you wanted to display her using the spear. But let's say you wanted to switch it out with the sword. And, struggling. So let's take a look at the measurement there. So now you're looking approximately about right at the 24, right below the 24-inch mark for display purposes. So gives you an idea of what kind of space you need in order to make sure she fits. But that's it for this video. This was the Wonder Woman 1/6 scale maquette by Tweeterhead. Beautiful statue, beautiful piece, a must-have for any Justice League collectors who are obviously collecting this line, but more importantly, it's Wonder Woman, ladies and gents. She's awesome. But as always, collect what you love what you collect. We'll see you in the next one.